Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So as we are done with the story of this game on our test server, we are pretty much spending most of our time in the event contents as well as some of the contents that has yet to be unlocked on the global side but has already been unlocked on the test server. So the very first one is the return of Crystal Clash. So this was already teased within the seasonal guidebook, so you guys can visit the seasonal guidebook and you guys will be able to take on your Crystal Clash with your guildies or even your friends for one of the upcoming events itself. Okay, so this is Crystal Clash. So hero drills are available for the global site, and then we have all the duo strategies, Skybound partners, the unlocking of the primal lord in Eroded Tunnel, which I already posted a video on, which I'll link in the card above, and that's pretty much it for the end game stuff, right? All the game modes has already been unlocked, and there's one game mode which hasn't been unlocked on the global server but is currently available in the test site. So I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce this game mode and talk about I'll say like what are the core strategy for this game mode. Okay, so this game mode is the Heroic Gauntlet. So Heroic Gauntlet right here is a very simple fight the boss game mode, where right now the boss in question is Walker. So this game mode resets every 2 weeks, and the boss will have a unique power up to their ability. So for Walker's ability, Walker's ultimate no longer activate once his energy is full, and he targets all enemies when a battle starts. If an enemy becomes untargetable, he will retarget them to be targetable, and if he has been targeting an enemy for 27 seconds, he will instantly cast the ultimate to defeat the enemy immediately. So it's an insta-kill ability if you get targeted by him for 27 seconds. And then this is the power up for the boss. So completing a higher difficulty in one round of Heroic Gauntlet unlock a specific difficulty for the next round. And after completing high difficulty challenges, you can immediately claim rewards from lower difficulty ones. And the challenge quest will become available 7 days after Heroic Gauntlet begins. And you can complete the quest using specific units, artifacts to earn heroic points to receive the rewards. So rewards from different rounds of Gauntlet will reset. So I think this is a reset on every 2-week basis, and the boss that comes up on the very first round is Walker. So in 1 day 20 hours time we will get a reset. So once I have info on the next boss, I'll probably just post a teaser to just take a look at how the boss look like and then give my own strategy for that. So for Walker right here, the recommended unit is actually Lily May as well as Torrent. I'll be honest with you guys, you technically only need 2 units. Yeah, you really only need 2 units. Okay, so let me see whether or not I can get a recommended. Okay, my game's a little bit buggy because I can't actually click on the show button, but let me just click it again. Okay, so the recommended is Lily May and Torrent, because these 2 units has a way to reset the targeting of the boss. So that is one thing to think of. But this game mode, I'll say for free-to-play players, you can definitely do it, because I'm actually running this on my free-to-play test server account. So you technically only need Lily May and Reina. So I'll explain why. Okay, so for this boss, let's see. Okay, so for this boss, let's go into it. So from difficulty 1 to 6, you can get 10 times Charm Chest 2. Okay, you get 10 invite letters, and then you get 300 velvet voucher and 5 toilet essence. So on this account, I'm able to clear all 6 difficulties. And for the challenge mission itself, you have to use these 3 units to clear through it, and then you get the points to unlock even more twilight essence as well as velvet vouchers over here. So for me, unfortunately, because I don't have Tailin, that's why I cannot clear it. But because I don't have Tailin, I'm actually able to showcase to you guys how this boss looks like and talk about certain strategies that you guys can employ. Okay, so let's start with the showcase first. So we go with the recommended units. Okay, and then we go with the Swift Heal spell here. Okay, so just to show you guys how the boss looks like. So nothing, I would say like nothing too spectacular, except your boss will apply these targeting mechanics on top of the enemy's head. So if your unit has been targeted more than 27 seconds, right, as stated from the boss ability earlier, the boss will just cast the ultimate and insta-kill you. So you saw my barrel just falling, but because barrel has the ability to come back to life, right, he is able to reset with this ability. Another thing on how Barrel resets this ability is because Barrel's ultimate actually allows Barrel to disappear and then come back once again. So this way, right, Barrel will also reset the targeting. For Torrent's case, Torrent will actually die to the first insta-kill, but Torrent will come back to reset the targeting counter. And then for Damien's case, Damien will also sort of reset the targeting counter because the card keeps on coming back. So these are the units which are generally decent against this boss. Units with the ability to revive, units with the ability to go inbound, or units with the ability to just disappear from the map can actually remove the targeting from this boss so that you don't get insta-kill and then you're able to deal damage to the boss and win the battle from there. So right here, unfortunately, we got killed. Okay, pretty unfortunate. But next, I'm just gonna share the strategy that I use for my free-to-play account to clear it. This is pretty much the easiest strategy and pretty much a strategy that most people should have, and that is just relying on Lily May and Reina. Okay, I'll showcase why. Okay, so Lily May is a character that a lot of people have invested, so we'll do this, and then this is pretty much it. This is pretty much all you need to win. If you have Torrent, that will be good because you can use Torrent as a front line to soak up some damage, and then right, you can put all the other units I mentioned that are good against this boss to just get this additional benefit. But what I would suggest is actually run the wildest factional talent. Oh wait, there's no factional talent for this one. Oops. So let's go with Barrel, right? So we're just gonna put in all the good the unit. You don't even need to care about the tiers because the unit get automatically upgraded to the mythic tier, as you guys can see right here. So you can just run all this mythic tier unit like I do, and then we're gonna put Damien. So my Damien has a charm set skill. I'm gonna give it to Lily May, and we're gonna go with our dear Verdant spell over here. Okay, so this is the strategy. Technically, you only need Torrent, you only need Lily May, and you only need Reina. So Reina is to debuff the boss and give the heal to your Lily May. And because Lily May innately can dodge the boss's retargeting mechanics, with sufficient heals for Lily May, she will be able to survive and build up damage. So this is why you swap Lily May in with Reina, because the debuff from Reina provides Lily May with the heal for the sustain, also provides the debuff on Walker over here for your Lily May to hit him a little bit harder. So that way the other units are pretty much there to redirect attention away. You can actually run any other units. You just need Reina and Lily May and probably a good tank to just buy some damage for Lily May, because you don't want the boss to just start off by targeting Lily May. So that's that. But yeah, you only really need Lily May and Reina for this. So this game mode relatively free-to-play friendly if you already have Lily May and you have Reina with Mythic Plus just for the swap ability itself. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see, we are defeating this boss. So this strategy is basically a universal one which allows you to beat up the boss from difficulty 1 all the way to difficulty 6. So even for the challenge difficulty itself, because you just need to feature the other 3 units, you can still run Lily May and Reina and then throw in all the other units from this formation to clear this stage. So yeah, as long as you have a Lily May, as long as you have Reina, this is a very easy game mode. Now the only hard part for some free-to-play players would be this very first one with Tailin as well as Barrel. So these 2 units are not common units that free-to-play players would have went for. So therefore this could be a challenge. So if you have the possibility to get Tailin, right, to get the Velvet vouchers, then yes, okay, but I don't recommend you guys use your guild coin just for this game mode, because I don't think going for 1 copy of Tailin is useful for your account as a whole, and just for 200 Velvet vouchers is honestly not worth it. So that's why I'm not doing it. I'm hoping that I'm able to luck out and get a Tailin from my daily lock-ins itself, which is coming tomorrow. So that way, if I get a Tailin, I should be able to clear this with the strategy I mentioned, which is just swapping Lily May in with Reina for the heals and the eventual killing of Walker itself. So yeah, this is a very, very easy game mode. I'll say like a really, really time-friendly one, because I basically finished it in 1 sitting, right? Just difficulty 1 to 6, and once you have the Reina and Lily May shred, once you have sufficient levels as well as equipments, everything is a lot easier as well. By the time this unlocks, I think most people should have an account level that is similar to this test account, right? And you also have the equipments and even the artifacts to match up to the account itself. So it should be quite manageable for most people. Let me just level up my equipments. Okay, so about 4 something, 4 something to 4 something is the range I clear difficulty 6 with. So for the tougher challenges, you might still need some stats, but for the 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, yeah, I pretty much cleared it on the first day when the game was released on the test server. So very easy stuff. And that's it for this video. Just a simple run through for Heroic Gauntlet, as well as how to 100% really easily. The only thing that you might not be able to clear is this challenge mission, which I showcase over here, because of the lack of the unit showcase, or the lack of units that you need to use for this battle to get the points. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more from the channel. See you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.